This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
I'm back, bitches!
What is going on tonight, everybody? It is Saturday, and that means we are getting back to our Saturday night single play, Subnautica. So, if you have been missing out on your weekly swim with me, I guess, well, get your swim trunks ready, whatever else, get your floaties, get your diving rings, whatever else is that you love to have with you when you go swimming, because we are getting back into it tonight. What's going on with everybody? Argothium, hello, how are you? How goes your Saturday night? I hope it's good. I hope you're having yourself a lovely weekend. Red says hi. Well, you make sure I tell Red I said hello. I hope he has been enjoying Below Zero. I so want to be there to watch, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't want to get spoiled because I want to play through it myself, because we're going to be playing through it once we're done with Subnautica here, and I'm like, I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted. Like, I want to be there and hanging out and watching this stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't get the spoilers. I can't do the spoilers. But yeah, hopefully things are going good over there with y'all. Hopefully Red's been having a good time, and I will stop by next time I see him on when he's not doing Subnautica stuff, so that I can say hello and hang out and all that good stuff. Shadow, what's up? How are you doing? How goes your Saturday night? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully your weekend's been going good. I'm looking forward to Monday so we get to hear if you've gotten that new job or not. I got my fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed for you. Wicked! Congratulations, you are first. Even though you're not actually first, you are first. How's it going? How goes your Saturday night? I hope you and the family are having yourselves a lovely weekend. Hopefully you are enjoying all the things that are going on, getting ready for the Thanksgiving weekend that is coming up. The goat screams, the firsts, the waters, the coffees, all of it is here tonight. So the plan for tonight the plan for tonight is a pretty simple one. Pretty straightforward plan for tonight. We have gotten a fair amount of stuff hooked up into the Cyclops. We've got upgrades hooked up into the Cyclops. So really kind of what we are missing out on right now is basically having resources to take with us. The Cyclops itself is really meant to be like a mobile base, you know, somewhere where you can store a lot of stuff that you need to take with you here, there, wherever, so that you can do whatever it is you need to do to secure whatever it is that you need to secure, so that you can get shit done. We're gonna make more attempts to find some of those alien bases, because I cannot for the life of me remember where they are, and I'm being really stubborn about this. Like, I do not want to have to go look them up. I really, really don't want to have to go look up where they are. I might have to give up on that, but like, for the life of me, I cannot remember where these damn things are. So we'll see what happens with that. So, Cyclops, getting it loaded up with resources, storage. Oh, yeah, God damn it. Oh my God. Super! What is going on, my man? How have you been? How goes your Saturday night? I hope it's good. I hope you and the family are having yourselves a lovely weekend. Welcome in. Thank you for the tier 1 sub and 22 months of being subscribed. It's much appreciated, my friend. You are 2 months away from 2 years of being subscribed. That's fucking crazy. This is absolutely crazy. It's like, sometimes it is almost kind of surreal feeling. Like, the amount, when I realize the amount of time that I've been doing this, and the fact that there are people that have been supporting me all this time. For some of them for as long as I have been doing this. And, it's honestly kind of humbling, you know, to think, like, I would have never imagined myself, like, 5 years ago being somebody who was a personality on the internet and, you know, was actually good enough of a personality on the internet that people would want to support me in the ways that you guys have chosen to support me. So it is very much appreciated. I say this every time Virus does their sub. Yeah, it's wild. You know, in a way I almost always kind of feel bad, because like, there are so many people that support me, but at the same time, I don't have the ability to support as many, like, fellow streamers as I would like to. God, I wish I could. I really wish I could. A lot of times I try and do things like, you know, like, I'll do like I have a very, like, small group of people that I'm actually able to sub to, and like on occasion, like, if I have the ability to do like a gift sub or something for them or whatever, I like to do that. But I mean, those are not things that I get to do very often, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I kind of like lost track of the thought like halfway through. Long story short, thank you all very much for supporting me, and you know, it is great to have y'all here, and I'm glad that I can provide y'all with some wonderful entertainment and everything like that. Don't beat yourself up. You support the fuck out of people. Not all support is just money. It's more you go above and beyond subbing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Doesn't mean I don't. It doesn't change the fact that I wish I could. But you know, I try and support people in the ways that I can. You know. Making sure people get shout outs, you know, making sure that I pass on, you know, fun stories of things that I've seen on people's streams so that, you know, so that hopefully somebody else might find that story entertaining and they'll go check that person out and things like that. You know, word of mouth. Word of mouth is the greatest source of advertising you can ever have, because when somebody talks to somebody else about something that they have enjoyed or something good that they have experienced, the person they're talking to is usually going to end up being interested in that same thing, and they're going to possibly check it out, whatever. So, you know, I try and make sure that I keep getting people's names out there whenever I can, I guess. It's a small thing, but every little bit is something that counts towards bigger and better possibilities for everybody else. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, got the Cyclops. We're gonna get it hooked up with storage. We're gonna get it filled up with some resources that we need to take with us. My thought is I want to get down to the Lost River. I need the Cyclops down there because a lot of what y'all and your I'm new here stuff. I think y'all just like the hello there. I need to get the Cyclops down there because there is stuff that I need to there are materials that I need to harvest from down there that I can only get if I get down there with the Cyclops, with the prawn suit. I need the prawn suit down there so that I can get to some of these materials that we need. That's why you do shoutouts like you, because just popping names doesn't say much. Yeah, like there are times when, you know, things are busy and I realize I haven't done shoutouts and I'm like, okay, look, just ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But for the most part, I like to try and, you know, make sure that I not just give a shout out, but I try to make sure that I, you know, talk about the person a little bit, you know, so that when I put that link up there, there is more to that link than just a link and a name, you know, so that if somebody is watching and I don't know, you know, who's watching at any given time, you know, if there are people watching that don't know who Shadow is, then, you know, I get to give kind of like a little introduction of who Shadow is and what Shadow does on their channel and everything like that. And you never know, there might be somebody here that's never heard of Shadow that suddenly goes, hey, that guy sounds really cool. I'm going to go over to his channel real quick and I'm going to check that out. I want to see, you know, what he's got going on, this, that, whatever. And, you know, but if I had just been like, oh yeah, these are people that are fellow streamers and I think you should go check them out, and I just run down a list or whatever, it's just a list of names and links, and, you know, there's nothing really to distinguish a whole lot of one from the other. and there's nothing that's going to grab a person's attention and, you know, draw it to something. So I try and give a little bit of intro and info about, you know, everybody that I do the shout outs for. Because there is much more to all of you than just a link and a name. And there's no way for anybody to know that if somebody else doesn't point it out. So that's how I choose to do those. If anybody has or remembers where alien facilities are at this point, feel free to let me know, because like I said earlier, I'm kind of being stubborn about this whole looking up where the entrances are and how to get into them, but at the same time, I'm like, I just really need to get into these things. There are things there that we really need to get our hands on, and I don't remember how to get to the goddamn things to save my life. Serene, what's going on? How are you tonight? How goes your Saturday night? I hope it's good. I hope you've been enjoying your weekend and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, so what's been going on as of late? Well, Friday we did our stream. Hasn't been a whole lot of anything going on this weekend for me. Like, last night was Kit's birthday stream, so I hung out for that, and we had some fun doing VR chat stuff after that. Today has kind of just been like, kind of whatever. There hasn't been anything like major going on. I tried on AOW4 on normal. My God, that's a challenge. I did try out a new game. So there was a game that I've had on my wish list for a little while now called Terra Nil. And it is kind of similar to like I guess Factorio would be, I guess, the closest comparison. But it's a very different concept. So the idea is that it's more of a puzzle game than it is like a build a factory game or whatever. However, what it is basically you show up and you get into an area where the environment has pretty much been devastated, and it is your job to basically use a conglomeration of different buildings and structures and things like that to revitalize nature in that area. You're trying to get plants to regrow, you're trying to get the weather back to normal in the area, you're trying to encourage animals to come back to the area and everything like that. And I was enjoying it. I was absolutely enjoying it. I don't know if I was doing very good at it, because it was a little difficult at some parts trying to figure out how to get certain things to work or to trigger properly, but I was enjoying it. It probably didn't help that I was a little like out of my brain at that point. I turned it on like when we got done with VR chat stuff last night. So this was at like somewhere around like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm already kind of tired and bleary-eyed, and I'm just like not wanting to go to bed yet. So I turned it on and I was futzing with it and everything. And it's a fun experience. If you want something that is going to be kind of a puzzle game and is going to give you something to do that is going to be like a very positively motivated game, I guess, that is going to be kind of chill, kind of relaxing and whatever, then this is a great game to try out. Like, there's no time limits on like anything that you're doing. there is like limited resources, but in the mode that I was playing in last night, which was kind of like, it wasn't creative, but it was like the relax mode, like I had more than enough resources to do whatever I wanted with it in that round. So the game is called Terra Nil. I think it might still be on sale. I picked it up, it was 50% off, so I think it ended up being like $12 or something like that. And yeah, it's just a really fun little experience. So if you're looking for something that is kind of a puzzly game, something that is kind of like that whole top-down Factorio kind of view thing, and something that is, you know, like I said, kind of like a game that moves in a positive direction, that kind of just gives you some feel good and everything. Especially if you're somebody who is a nature person, a nature enjoyer, things like that. This is a very cool game because it's all about revitalizing nature itself and like in the world around you. Let's see, I did a little Once Human today. Didn't really get to do anything substantial. But
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
okay. Certainly. Like I'm ever going to turn down, you know, a sip of coffee. But yeah, didn't get to really do anything substantial in Once Human earlier today, but I was really happy because I finally unlocked my my tier 3 like butterfly badge. If you've been playing Once Human, you're probably gonna have a good idea what I'm talking about when I say that. But so with each scenario, if you earn a certain number of more or less achievement points for the scenario, you earn basically like a little pin that is a butterfly. And you also get a standing trophy thing that is the butterfly. So because I have earned enough points in 3 different scenarios now, I now have the tier 3 butterfly pin, which is a much larger one. It's got like a really cool glow to it and everything. I've got the 3 trophies. I actually was like putzing around with building stuff, and there's a large room in my current house in the game, which I hadn't really done anything with. So I decided that I was going to take the 3 trophies and I was going to display them in that room. And that's what that room was going to be. It was like a room where I could display a bunch of the like extra cool special earned things that I have gotten from the game so far. So I put those up there and like 1 or 2 other little things, and built like a nice platform for the trophies to be on and everything. So, you know, Serene or anybody else that might be here that's currently playing Once Human, you know, is on the server and everything. If you want to go check that out, that is there and everything. I think it came out nice. I have at this point officially run out of base building parts for that house. I can't build anything else. I can't add any more decor. Nothing. It is full. So, you know, there's that. won't be doing much more in the way of base building. So now there's a lot of other challenges that I'm kind of working on, or that I want to get working on and everything. Some of them I'll be able to do by myself. Some of them I'm probably gonna have to find groups for and everything. God, there is, and when you are like me and you are a compulsive builder and you can't stop building stuff, because you keep going, ooh, I have this little idea, or ooh, I have this little idea that oh, I want to do this, or I want to play with this, or I want to see how these pieces work. I want to see what this looks like. And you just keep building shit. It's like I can't stop. Meanwhile, Serene has these like perfect little homes that are small, that have everything that she needs in them,